Hey guys, I just got this new scooter. It's a VIP 50cc Future Champion. Currently doesn't start, so it belongs to my roommate and he's a bike courier. So I'm gonna try and get this thing to work. The battery needs charging. It's got a Kickstarter, it won't start, so I'm thinking it's the carburetor. So I'm gonna pull out the carburetor and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing in order to get it to start. And he needs this bike for work. And it's kind of important that I get it working, so I'm gonna get started. Alright, I hooked up the battery and now I'm going to start it up a little bit. Right now I'm gonna pry it out, but it's still loose, so alright, I am draining the gas tank right now because I don't know how old this gas inside here is, so I just removed the hose there and I'm putting it in this little container. The tank is actually over here, and it's interesting because if you look at the Honda Ruckus here, if you come over here and look at it, the gas tank is actually down here, like really low to the ground. Makes a whole lot more sense. In the Honda Elite that I have as well, the tank is at the floor, which is, you know, it's a great idea because it keeps the weight lower. And in these Chinese scooters, it's up here because I guess they let gravity do the fuel pushing down to the carburetor. I removed this, cleaned it all, including this, but I can't remove these bolts. So the problem with this carburetor right here is that they file these screws down so you can't service the carburetor. So what I'm going to try and do is make some grooves in it so I could take it out, because it's the only way to clean it. My dad helped me get this out. So, you know, they made these screws so you couldn't get them out. So basically what we did, we used the Dremel to make, you know, to grind down a flat spot so we can unscrew it, and then we had to use a screw gun that, you know, has this like an impact sort of thing, and the vise. We put the carburetor on the vise, and then this really got it out really easy. So that was my father's idea. Pilot screw was really difficult to clean. I had to like heat it up using a torch. I heated it up using this torch here, and then I blew spray through it. Finally got this piece to have a hole through it. It is such a thin hole, and it was pretty blocked. So now the next thing is to put the carburetor in, and then we're going to test it. Kind of late at night, but I checked the battery here and I'm reading 10 volts right now on it, so I'll show you on the voltmeter. It's red, and I have it plugged in, so it's 1043. So let me just unplug it. I have it on the tender, so this is unplugged, so it's reading 10, 9. So hopefully I can recharge this battery. We'll see. Let me put this back on. The spark plug is just extremely wet and black, so it seems like it just fouled. Now I have the oil and the gear oil changed. I'm actually just leveling the gear oil out right now. Hey, Rosie. and changed the engine oil. It starts up really well now. Pretty amazing. You know, getting that Pilot Jet unclogged was the best thing for it. I haven't started with the lights. I haven't gotten around to it, but yeah, it's looking good. Look at this. It'll start up pretty easily. Just push this. So it definitely works pretty well so far. I've ridden it around the block a little bit. I'm gonna, after I level out the gear oil, I'm gonna test ride it a little bit more. And then tonight I'm going to try and fix the taillights, the blinkers, and you know, this little plastic thing here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about this hole here. What are you doing, Sophie? Go home. Well, after a lot of work, here is the bike all buttoned up. So this is my first experience with a Chinese scooter. For a scooter, you know, it's okay. It seems like it'll need constant maintenance on this thing. I'm going to fire it up and I'm going to deliver it to Kevin. Well, it's all done, and I made a huge mistake. Basically, the blinkers were working, the light was working. I just didn't check the bulb at all. I'm kind of stupid. So that's the number one mistake that people make, I guess. Like, not checking the obvious. And that was the obvious, so